So as I'm sure everybody knows by now, there have not been any good polls that have come out for Donald Trump in the last week. In fact, Vice President Kamala Harris is, by all accounts, kind of crushing him. Now, still a little bit, Donald Trump's not completely out of the race, obviously. But in the span of a week, Kamala Harris has not only seen her approval rating shoot up by 8 points, she's also raised $200 million. She is now statistically tied with Donald Trump in the swing states. Even a Fox News poll showed her with basically beating Donald Trump in all 7 of the major swing states. And it's that Fox News poll that apparently this past weekend sent Donald Trump completely over the edge. So he did what he always does. He got on Truth Social and lost his mind. But this time, rather than, of course, attacking the polls from Fox, which he says are always bad for me, he said in the past, he decided to go a different route. And this time, in the span of 20 minutes, he posted 5 different videos of Fox News host Mark Levin attacking Kamala Harris. Now, in some of the clips he shared, Levin said things like, one, he called her a blithering idiot and a rabid Marxist scholar and accused her of infanticide. He then, in another video that Trump shared, said, here she is basically comparing U.S. immigration and customs enforcement to the perception of the Ku Klux Klan. The combination of stupidity and arrogance is on full display right here. It sure is, Mark. Just not in the way that you think it is. Then Trump shared another video of Levin where he said, she does not believe in capitalism. She does not believe in freedom. She does not believe in the Declaration. That's a prescription for tyranny. He says, as he supports the man who promised us over the weekend that 2024 would be our last election ever. Yeah, Kamala is the one pushing tyranny, you dumbass. And there were more. I'm not going to get into all of them because they're all equally stupid. But again, what's happening is that Donald Trump is starting to absolutely lose his mind. If he had any of his mind left to lose, that is. But he cannot stand the fact that, 1, Harris is soaking up a lot of the media attention. 2, her rapid response team is leaps and bounds ahead of President Biden's, and Biden didn't have a bad rapid response team at all, but her team has capitalized on every horrible statement that Donald Trump and his vice presidential pick, J.D. Vance, have made in the last week. They're all over that. They're pushing this new talking point that these guys are weird and creepy, which of course has apparently caught on to the point where even Republicans are now whining about being called weird and creepy freaks. But most importantly, he's mad about the polls. Prior to President Biden dropping out of the race, Harris was not polling well against Donald Trump. But of course, that was hypothetical. And when you present people with a hypothetical situation, their response is going to be different than if it were a real situation. And that's what we are very quickly finding out. Because the moment she became the presumptive nominee, everything flipped. And I do mean everything flipped. Now, some in the media are calling this the Harris honeymoon. And sure, she's going to get a bounce immediately, which is what's happening. But it's not showing any signs of slowing down. The fundraising operation is not showing any signs of slowing down. Typically, these bumps last about a week. We're now over that. And her polls are still getting better. Trump's polls are still getting worse. She's now pulled in more than $200 million in the last 9 days. I think she's going to be okay. I think she's going to be more than okay. And I think that as this thing drags on, she is going to continue driving Donald Trump insane because he thought he had it made, but apparently all of his plans have now been shot to hell. Hi, everyone. This here is little Athena. And Athena would like to know why you haven't subscribed to Fair and Balanced yet. So please, don't let Athena down. Subscribe today.